Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back. I hope y'all are doing well. I am going to do a flip through for you. I am so behind in this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's been a busy summer, so we're still back in June, and this is where I left off on flip through 95, I believe. We were heading down south. It was Father's Day weekend. My daughter had come down to surprise my husband because she wasn't spending the weekend with us. So that's where we left off. So this right here is, we went to, let me think. Actually, on this day here, we went out and had dinner together to celebrate Father's Day a bit early. This right here is actually the placemat from the restaurant. So I thought it was so cute. And so, yes, I had to stick it in my purse. Here I'm just talking about how we just love the Florida Keys. It was my husband's dream to own a house down there. And, I'm just so proud of him for making his dream a reality. And let's see, yeah, we were working on the bungalow most of the day. And yeah, we were setting up the washer and dryer. We were checking tie downs. We were meeting the neighbors. We were doing all this stuff because if you recall, back on June 9th, we closed on a second property in the Keys. We are going to be using it for friends and family, and as well as renting it during the overtime times at my husband's work. People come in from out of town and they work the overtime, and so that was one of the reasons as well for purchasing the second property, to rent out to guys from work. So at this point in time, it was coming along. And yeah, we just hung out at home later on. We watched the rest of Shetland. That was a really good program on Netflix. And we had started Doc Martin, which I love Doc Martin. So, and I must have gone to the library too because I got some more magazines and books. So this day, I haven't really even, I haven't checked in here to see if there are any addresses. So I hope not. Anywho. So on this day here, this was a Monday, so I'm not sure if we were back or not from the Keys. I can't remember, honestly. I think we did come back, yeah. So where is G-Ma? Where is my grandma? So apparently I had tried calling my grandma. I call her every Monday morning and have so for years. We have our weekly call. And no one answered. So yeah, it was weird. I mean, normally my grandmother, I think she's going to be 92 this year. And normally if she has a doctor's appointment or something like that, she will email me to let me know, that we can't have our call or that we'll have to, reschedule our call. But anyway, she turned out fine. I found out what happened. I can't remember right now. Sorry, there's my chair. But anyway, so all is well with Grandma. And then I was on a Zine-palooza, I guess. So yeah, we've been exchanging them within the group that I belong to, within our Fobonichi group. And I have gotten some questions on here on YouTube about, is there a Zine group or anything like that? No, there is not. It is nothing specific on our Fobonichi group because our Fobonichi group, the Fobonichi Journalers group, is specifically and only for the sharing of Fobonichi pages. But a few of us within the group have been exchanging zines. Again, it has nothing to do with the group. We just kind of did it on our own, and that's how that's been working out. And let's see. So I had received 3 sweet zines. I had received one from Allie, one from Joy, and one from Anita. And yeah, my collection of zines is growing. And yeah, it's growing so much that I had to make more zine holders. So that was fun. And then These are a picture of two of the ones that I had made. This is a sweet note from Allie, and then this is a lovely postcard that she had sent to me as well. So super nice. Here comes Fred, excuse me. So sorry. I thought I had gotten him out before I started the video, but of course not. So let's see, more zines sent and received. So I had sent out some more zines, and I had received a beautiful one from Kathy. So that was nice. And yep, my books are just getting filled up. And then here's a sweet picture of my two favorite men. That would be Big Handsome and my Sunshine. And they were working on shutters for the bungalow. We currently are in hurricane season. And so they were making shutters for the bungalow because we didn't have any. So yeah, when Big Handsome got home from work, they began making the shutters. So, and I love watching them work together. And Pampered Nanny. During this time, my daughter was nannying 4 children for about a month over the summer. And so, yeah, she had sent me a picture of what the housekeeper makes for lunch every day. And it's like a full Cuban spread, like Cuban pork and salad and potato and just all kinds of yumminess. So, yeah, she was a pampered nanny for a few weeks. Okay, here we were still trying to get the bungalow up and running. So we were, checking everything out, making sure everything worked, trying to fix what didn't work, all of that fun stuff. So Sunshine and I had to go down south to meet our AC guy because, there was something wrong with the air conditioning unit at the bungalow. It was just not cooling the house. And we can't rent a place if it is not cool because we, in South Florida, it's very hot. So he opened the AC unit and it was completely frozen because it had been working so hard. So he couldn't do anything with it. Thankfully, he's such a nice guy. I mean, he does the AC on all of our houses. So he's a real nice guy. And thankfully, he was able to come back the very next day. I'm sorry. He was able to come back on Saturday when my husband was going to be there. So, yeah, to diagnose the real problem because he couldn't do anything with the, because it was essentially a block of ice. So, anyway, yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, we wanted everything up and running not only for the renters that are coming in October, but also our friends were coming for the 4th of July weekend. So we wanted it up and running for them, and then we had to head back up north to pick up Sunshine's truck from the dealership. So yeah, hoping we didn't have any more issues with that. And was this the day? That's weird because I could have sworn, I could have sworn we only had Sunshine's truck in the dealership one time, but we had a really busy time. Because I remember doing a lot that day, but it was back here. Yeah, we had to go to the dealership to pick up his car. Anyway, okay, what's going on here? I don't know. Anyhow, so we finally got home, and yeah, I helped Sunshine with his applications. He was going out looking for a summer job. Believe it or not, he never did find one for the summer. He was just too late starting the game. So anyway, yeah, I had driven 75 plus miles that day. Crazy, crazy, crazy. This beautiful koala card is from my sweet sister Karen in Australia. She also sent me this handmade with love washi tape, which came in quite handy for some happy mail that I had been sending out. Oops, sorry for shaking you about. Just checking on the time. And this right here is a coffee filter that my daughter had been playing around with to do as an art project for her little charges that she was nannying. So she had a lot of fun doing that. And let's see here. Okay, this is just a map that I had found on a brochure of the Florida Keys. So stuck that in there, and then had this lovely image from Sweet Terry. This one too was from Terry as well. And it was Friday, so we went down south earlier than usual because Big Handsome wanted to install the shutters. So this is on one of the the bay window on the house. So he had put up some of the shutters, or all of them, I don't know. I know it was so flipping hot, let me tell you what. And I was just melting. I mean, there was really nothing I could do, but I wanted to be there, of course, just to be there. Support my Big Handsome and my sunshine. So yeah, they were able to get them up. My dress was just soaked through. It was so hot. And of course, at this point, the AC hadn't been fixed yet. So holy cow. I had brought my art stuff over, or my journaling stuff over, to journal while they worked, but there was no journaling. I mean, oh my gosh, I was sweating so bad and I didn't want to smear anything. So yep, no journaling done that day. Then this right here, this is called the Christ statue, and it's actually at a park. What's it called? Like I think it's a national park. Not too far from us. And this is a statue underwater that you can actually go. Some people dive on it using tanks, scuba tanks, but it's not very deep in the water, so you can also snorkel by it. And would you believe, I mean, I've lived here all my life. The Keys has always been a vacation destination, especially for my husband and I and our children. I have never been snorkeling on that. I've been to this park, and I've been swimming at the park, but I've never actually snorkeled on this. So how weird is that? Anyway, looks very beautiful and very cool. So Saturday came, and the AC guy came out, and he crawled underneath the house and found out that all the ductwork was just shredded. I mean, we had no idea. Obviously, they didn't disclose it in the contract. Yes, we could have gone back and fought for it, but we just thought, you know what, we're just gonna get it fixed. You know, we were kind of in a rush because we were having guests the next week, and we just did not have the time nor the patience to deal with it. So we just went ahead, and I do believe, yeah, we ended up getting them replaced, but our AC guy didn't do duct work, so he actually referred us to somebody else. It was just a mess. The whole thing was just a mess. So anyway, yeah, let's see. We also, I think we were going to go out and about too, but the traffic was just so terrible that we didn't get far. So we got some more things for the bungalow. We went to Miller's Village to visit Beth and Dale. They're the owners of a place called Miller's Village. So if you are ever down in the Keys, go there because it is such a cute little place. He just has so many cute little things, and now he's actually putting in a little mini golf course as well. And it's just, he has a hot dog stand there, and it's just a really cute little gift store and all of that. So, and he does a lot of recycling and makes artwork and signs and various things out of found objects. So it's really cool. And then we went to a restaurant, Mexican restaurant, for lunch. I had fried avocado, which, yes, does sound or does taste exactly as, disgusting as it sounds. Yeah, we'll never do that again. That was really gross. Don't do that. That's wrong to do to an avocado. Okay, so yeah, then we went back to the hideaway. And here are some empty pages. And I'll stop on this. I think I will. No, I'll just go through because I am done. I didn't do anything on these pages. Well, I did this on these pages, so let's see. So Sunday, I was working on a migraine. Yeah, so we got home this afternoon. This was a Sunday. Found a sweet pocket letter from Terry, so that was very nice of her to send to me. Excuse me. And then, yeah, so found a pretty bed. to put on here. Whenever I have a bed day or, I'm not feeling well, I always decorate my page with a pretty bed. It just brightens things up for an otherwise crappy day. So, yeah. And let's see. Oh, and this day I ordered my Lisa bed for the hideaway. And then on this was just a normal Monday. I did laundry as usual, coffee and call with my grandma. The poor thing. She seems to be getting quite forgetful and confused these days. And then poor Jen, my cousin Jen, was still in the hospital. She had been fighting cancer for over a year and a half and just having all sorts of side issues with that. So got the laundry done, had a nice long chat with my dear friend Jerry. So we did some FaceTime and that was a lot of fun. The shutters were now finished. So they got all the shutters done for the bungalow. And yeah, he wants to have them all hung up before our friends come down for the holiday weekend. And then these pages I did nothing because I had a migraine, and this now is back in June. We are currently in September. So I had said in a previous ramble session that yes, I did have unfinished pages. While I do not like having unfinished pages at this point in time and all of the things that have been going on, they're not going to get finished. So this says it all. I had a migraine for these 2 days, and this is how I felt. So that was that. But I did get a lovely happy mail from my sweet sister Karen. And look how beautiful those zebras are. Just gorgeous. And then she had also sent me like a bunch of these little pockets here. She sent me this because she knows I love these Day of the Dead skulls, the sugar skulls. And then I also got just a beautiful postcard from Sweet Mamie. So I was so thrilled to get that. I just, it's so sweet when people think of you and just, send you something. So I loved it. And this was from... this was actually from Vermont. So yeah, she had told me that her and her husband had visited this place earlier in the month, and she saw the postcard and immediately thought of me. And everything was so gorgeous. So yeah, she's so sweet, so sweet. I of course will link everybody below that I've mentioned who has a YouTube channel so that you can go check them out as well. And that was on the 29th. The 30th was actually my father's birthday. And I did not do anything for my poor father. I did send him a card and I spoke to him on his birthday. But yeah, so that's the end of my June book. I am not finishing it. As of right now, I don't plan on finishing it. Will it ever get finished? I don't know. We'll have to see. But I am trying my best now in September to complete all of my pages and stay up to date and just move on. Just move on. So I thank you for sharing your time with me, and I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your week and a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.